I perform for a lot of different audience. You know, big up Missing Link promotions in New York, you feel me? That show that me and Sensei was on, that's actually like, mainly like Dominican and Antigua and shit, you feel me? So, personally, I perform in a lot of different diasporas, you feel me, with like different audiences and stuff like that. And to go back to the point, how was the reaction? The reaction was great. Knowing that I am out of my comfort zone, bro. And that mean more to me, you know, personally, to know like, yo, ain't like, oh, that's Stoney from Carneytown. You give me a forward car, you know me. These people don't know me, bro. So I really got splat. Like I got something about me to even make somebody tap their foot and move, bro. Cause that when you really test yourself as an artist, I don't test myself on numerous occasions because I perform for different, you know, various audiences, different demographic, different ethnicities, you know, different cultures. You feel me? It's like, don't mind, you ain't seeing it. And that was my homeboy be when, you know, I show them and things behind the scene. They be like, yo, bro, why you don't post these things on the media, bro? I say, bro, you see, this is the side where I need a manager. You see what I'm saying now? Because I hit that point now where it's like, okay, I don't carry myself to a level where me think I could carry myself. Like, musically in terms of like the connections, I think I don't carry myself like, yeah, just building me brand, me name. Now I need that structure now, that team to really take it to the next level. Because what if I had that structure and that team in the inception of my career, bro? Who knows? Music was like my hobby as well, and I also have my personal life, you feel me? And I realized like there's only so much you could do here. And no matter how much big song you find, you get a respect while your song big and your song hot and wherever, you feel me? Then you just gotta start right back over again. Ain't like you just continue where you left off. It's like you gotta earn back the respect again and you just gotta keep doing that shit over and over and over. Like people that forget what you do last year or what you do before. You feel me? So I feel like I didn't want to get stuck in that loop where it's like, I feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. And mainly just in my personal life, I just had to make a step through certain things. And, you know, my old lady just gave me an opportunity. It was either I stay here and be Mad Stony and, you know, in the midst elevate my personal life.
I tolerate men.
We live in a risky world, you know? Yeah. So I can say. And, you know, we explore.
Men should always spend on a woman.
Appreciation is a big man.
Welcome back or welcome to another episode of the Perspectives podcast. You see the face, hear the voice, you know, essential there. But today we're there with a foreigner. Is it somebody who is a musical legend? Some would say at this point in time, you know, for all his contribution towards music in St. Kitts and Nevis. Mad Stony. Stoney, what going?
There enough, fam. What going on?
Not much. Just there going life, you know. How deal with?
Just schooling, just see you come, drop in, check in, and the prospective media.
Yeah,
the whole reasoning, you feel me?
Yeah. So, I could start at the beginning. Who are you, Stoney? Where are you from? Because right now we know you're based in America, but where are you from?
Yeah, Stoney, you know, Newtown, St. Kitts, Pans. Yeah, then migrated to New York. You feel me? But we're going to get into some of the time period and the backstory to maybe why and but Newtown St. Kitts.
Newtown St. Kitts. Take me back to Newtown St. Kitts growing up as a youth in Newtown.
Why? Some great times, you feel me? Because looking around now, you could see like a lot change, and I appreciate like my upbringing during that time period where it was like a lot more outside. We was outside a lot in Newtown, you feel me, running around, whether we down down on the south, we down the bay, we down over the field, over the court. Like, it was just different, like, areas in Newtown where you had, you explore at different time period, different intervals in your life. But it was, great growing up as a juvenile in Newtown.
So it was more outdoors.
Outdoors, definitely outdoors.
And that Newtown is basically in a town, so
yeah,
you had that kind of city life.
Exactly, yeah, real city boy energy. We are always active, yeah.
So it's cool.
The best school, the best primary school. Newtown Primary School, Tucker Clark Primary School, and I done a farmer Wildcat. So, Washi, everything there. We actually is, you're talking to one of the original Wildcats them, because during our tenure at Washington Archibald High School, that's when we developed and dubbed the moniker, the Wildcats. So big up like Miss Rollins and Miss Hazel and those teacher, Mr. Esdale and, etc., etc. Yeah.
So in a school, you say you were a Wildcat, you were an athlete.
Yeah, definitely. You don't know.
What kind of athlete?
Bro, I was just an athlete. I play cricket, football. When we feel like we do track and field. But track and field was my least favorite sport. I really like running. But I favor more like long distance running. But definitely football, cricket, basketball, anything basically to get us out of the classroom, bro. We was doing it just to skip class, you feel me? Yeah, so it was definitely a sports.
So which was your favorite? You said track and field.
Football.
Which position you play?
Strike. At the time, strike, but we play any position, but favorable strike in the midfield.
So you're a big
in
baller.
The six. Bro, I could do a job. No, some man don't come and talk. My brethren behind the scenes, he might say like Digi Solid or whatever, but I could do a job definitely.
You could try a thing.
No, not try a thing. I could do a job. It's a difference with trying a thing and doing a job.
Yeah.
You gotta have the acumen and the skill set to do the job. But if you're trying a thing, you ain't got the skill set, you're just trying a thing. So I'm telling you, I could do a job. Put me in the 6, I do a job. Put me in the 9, I do a job. Put me in the 8, I do a job.
You mean video game? FIFA? Alright, now you can't hold me in a FIFA, Yeah, man, you can't hold me in a FIFA, man. For FIFA, you attack, then we can do a job.
In real life, you can't do a job.
No, sir.
Okay.
You can't even do a thing in a real.
Right. In real life, we active, but on FIFA, I would embarrass you. And
what?
I hold it, timestamp this, because he gonna show the match and he platform.
Who are this? Bro. Who embarrass you, dog?
That's okay.
Me play for Xbox, I'm gonna embarrass you for PlayStation.
Next Xbox. Why Xbox man can't come touch? That's
bro,
cool.
What you play?
Ultimate Team only. Only.
Oh, you might have like a skills. You might can try it. You might can try it.
You may want really humble him, but if I only give him a peek at my team, he can backpedal everything he's saying on camera.
You buy it, man. You're in America. You have the money. You buy your team, man.
What buy,
you spend money for it.
SBC, bro. Come on. Either way, people, he ain't gonna show the match and give you not less than 5. I watch you right now and I give you maybe 7. Just because I feel, I just give 7.
Yeah, I take 7 shots from midfield. Bro, dog, the last, I got Jamaica this year. I humble one whole community of people. And when I finish, I make one of them beat me and give him the street cred. Give him like a street cred. A whole community.
What formation you play?
4-2-2.
Who is your striker?
Right now, when I play FIFA currently.
Yeah, but
when
just give me.
When we used to play, if I know Bappe or Christie.
Okay. Bappe or Christie. You can't beat me. You know why? Because you just went for like 2 OP players in the game. So I already gauge bro, where you're coming with your check.
No, remember when you have build a team, it's different from when you actually have your team.
Okay, you're saying something.
So when you have build up.
So you pack Mbappe. Okay, what color the cards? The Mbappe or the Christie be?
Gold, regular gold card. More than have. No, wait, no, hold on. You build up by December, would have like a Bape or a Christie, one of them OP when they. But then over the course of the year, from playing foot champs,
Alright.
you pop the special cards. Oh, the blood card money and tell me, say, bro.
Bunks.
Oh, I'm telling that.
Bunks.
Bro, when I FIFA head and I'm used to at this, a perspective me that take more from FIFA, you know. Like,
Feel you.
I was a game, you know.
Feel you.
Yeah,
You.
bro.
Yeah. Only game I play is FIFA and Call of Duty.
FIFA alone. Well, I play
That's
GTA.
the only two games I play, you know.
Play GTA and Call of Duty. But anyways,
Yeah,
back to the story.
chat. Yeah.
Oh, discipline you.
Game talk.
Yeah,
Another episode.
Yeah, not discipline you. One of these days, we'll link up on my discipline.
Why? You only discipline your girl, you can't discipline me. Fix up.
You get that one, no, did it? Anyways, back to the story. So, from Newtown, you got to school, washing. You know, now with no entire and so. Leave that to Sims. You know, now with no entire. Anyways.
Big up the relevant school, but big up the legends. Wildcat, we set the thing. Foundation. Continue,
back
carry
in
on.
the days thing.
Don't worry, man.
Black thing.
Don't worry.
Something where. So
You see how I don't respect history, you know.
Well,
that one thing about the youths is something about the youths. You feel me? They don't like to appreciate history.
I mean,
what it is about
that's
that?
ancient history. We appreciate it, but we're talking about the now. I mean, Wildcats, not really, you know.
All right.
Even
Wildcats, fix up.
CSS, you know, well, better than Wildcats. But anyway.
Yeah, take that up.
Yeah,
go on with that.
Yeah, anyways, went to high school. Where did you find music though along your journey? Or how were you introduced to music?
Bro, like since a kid, like, okay, so I grew up like TNO Sounds, that's my neighbor. You feel me? So as a kid, I been lifting up speaker box and certain things, and I always been around music since a kid. And while in high school, attending high school, me and my friends had a band called Connection Band. So actually, we had a soca band as, you know, juveniles, as teens, called Connection Band with the likes of Brandon Crankston. You know, he has his band right now, ASAP Band, the lead singer. You have Wes, the former drummer of Small Axe. You have Seiko. He had the hit song Down by Tata. He in England doing anything right now. You have Vern. He's also the keyboardist for Collision Band occasionally, because he's like a freelance musician. And then you have myself, Mad Stony, and, you know, others who may mention, big up yourself, but, you know, from the band, being in that band also helped me discover certain talents.
So what were you doing in the band?
I was a backup vocalist.
Oh, you're a backup vocalist. So how you make the transition from a backup vocalist to now singing your own songs?
Well, we always been billing. I mean, I was a writer in the band, like, so, you know, carnival time, the band got present an album and stuff like that. So started out like writing in the band. So discover, and also good in literature and them kind of things. They feel me, so never short of words. You know, growing up around this sound, like I said, doing dubs, singing over and like old school rhythms and stuff like that, freestyling, you know, like, yeah, so that's when I first like discover that creating music just come easy, forward easy.
So that was in high school?
Yeah, that was like primary going into high. The band was high school, but I discovered music before high school. Because my friends, them older than me, you feel me? I is the youngest amongst like my friend circle at the time. So while they're playing in Girls Guide and these places, I couldn't attend, but you know, helping with a little speaker box, trying a card in the bus, and I would be in the bus going there set up. But when it's party time, I gotta get in my bed, you feel me? Yeah, that's how it was for me. So I always,
okay.
So I really grew up.
The band came about.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know of that band, so what happened to the band?
Yeah, the band broke up.
Because what caused the band to break up?
I would say, certain outside, you know, like when new members come into the band, cause it was like a tight-knit kind of team for Sunday. When new members come into the band, you know, this person gonna be in somebody ear, and then, so the band actually like split up due to indifferences between members. That's why I would say so.
Boy, a lot of that happened, because, all right, from doing these interviews, I get to find out that each band in a St. Kitts, each big band in St. Kitts Nevis right now, from St. Kitts, have a piece of a band called Lights Out. Like, every one of the band them have a piece of that band.
Well, in the DJ world, I would say TNO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So TNO is a foundation sound where a lot of DJs now either pass through or was once a part of like the sound.
Yeah, but Lights Out was seemed like one of them.
So when Lights Out was on the scene, we was on the scene, but Lights Out was the bigger band. You feel me? We was like the little band, bro. We ain't really had the juice like Lights Out and at the time. You feel me? Yeah. So, but we were doing we thing. Nevertheless, we band house was at Club Cactus. You should know where Club Cactus
I've
is.
heard of it.
Damn, son.
I've heard of it. I've never been there.
What?
Bro, me young, listen. I'm sure I think now. I grew up in Nevis, predominantly, right? Now, growing up in Nevis, I'm 26.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah,
So,
my brother.
growing up in Nevis, I never really got St. Kitts other than like carnival time or maybe school football. Boy, we used to go down to St. Kitts to get them Paras. Father God.
Yeah, we used to brush up Nevis, bro. Like
Yeah,
20 and 18 one and yeah.
Maybe one sleepy.
One might sleep, the keeper just sleep, maybe.
Maybe. And that's a strong maybe, but I never really got St. Kitts much. So over the course of doing podcasts, I get to learn a lot about the musical scene, the nightclub life and things. So I don't claim to know it all. Is it?
Okay.
I'm a learning. So basically,
so like Club Cactus is, a legendary club in St. Kitts and Nevis and play an instrumental role in the development of myself as an artist, because at the time the manager for the club was like the manager of the band. So that was like we band house where we used to practice. So because that was the band house now, and it was a hot spot at the time where it's like every week, the biggest dance, them keeping up Cactus. We used to gain Cactus for free. So now when I go in school and I got school in the morning, I sneak out, go on Cactus with me bridging them. You feel me? Cause I never, really had to pay to go Cactus and so. So, yes, I don't see I want to have my teachers in Cactus and they see me like, see me teacher again, brace up. Yeah.
Why funny I said that because like when we finish school and start, like not even just finish, but even while me I go to school and me I go to road. Because I was one of them liberated youths, so me had older friends who would go out like on a regular.
Same, yeah.
My mother never even had much control over me at that time either. So I would get to go in when I want to go.
Well, and I wouldn't say my mother ain't control over me. She bang me to fuck up if she find out. You feel me? That way come with at the time.
Mine was different.
Nah. Mine,
I mean, when you not have daddy in your house, growing up,
bro,
there at a foreign country,
bro, hear me, G.
And I was a responsible youth too. When I go do fuckery,
No, understand.
So it was a give or take. So me get to go out a lot. And we don't see like one or two of my teacher them certain places.
So so that was the energy now. My mother was a very like fun, but that's my general still.
So given that y'all manager was the manager of Cactus, y'all would have performed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like numerous times. So that was that platform gave me, like my first start, in the game. Yeah, a little exposure. So it was like molding me from a young age already. So behind the scenes, I already what some people would call or refer to as maybe artist development and these things. Is only now looking back, I was already doing artist development from an early age in terms of like owning my skills with a band, knowing how to control the band, you feel me? And these things. So I've been doing that since a juvenile.
So now, you playing with the band end up break apart.
Yeah.
Where the things go for you?
Next, okay, so this is teen years still. The band broke up. Actually, was a part of the Defense Force band. So
Police
that's
band.
history lesson. Not
Yeah?
police, soldier.
Soldier, yeah.
Fix up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stand correct.
Yeah, big up the police still, but yeah. But yeah, we was in the Defense Force band, actually was the bass drummer. So like Independence Day and all these big parades, you know, we suit up in the ceremonial and thing and yeah. So I always was, music was always a part of me, bro, as a kid.
So when you left high school, the band broke up during high school.
Yes, the soca band broke up during high school. Yeah, I would say, yeah, well was in high school.
So what were you doing musically?
Musically, at that time, I was working on Mad Stony in the lab. Yeah, Mad Stony was just being constructed in the lab, but I didn't ready to present him on the road yet. So during those times, I was still working on Mad Stony. And, you know, during high school, you know, I was the one who would be freestyling in class, you know, drumming and this and holding a vibe and them kind of thing. I was one of them guys who back at the class singing all the time. But we back at the class, but we ain't dance. There's a difference, you feel me?
Dance have a lot of meaning these days.
Yeah, but leave it there, cause you follow. We using it in the literal sense. We ain't using it in the street term, cause you know, we could be dance in the street term, you know, big up Jamal, CMS still, real dance man, one dance man. But yeah.
I understand what you're saying. So musically, Mad Stony wasn't ready for the world yet.
No, but he was always there.
So what was your first song as Mad Stony, coming out as Mad Stony? Or how did you introduce Mad Stony?
So Mad Stony was introduced, so I would say the birth of Mad Stony happened at CFBC college. So I have a friend by the name of Jakima Fleming. She entered a lot of pageantries over the years and stuff like that. You know, a well-known individual. So they had a show your talent in the auditorium or the common room, I forget what you call it, the common room at the time. And I used to freestyle a lot, like really like a freestyle battles and stuff like that. And we always used to be in the corner, a crowd would come and me and somebody would be going at it. And, you know, enough battle we win, same way still. And she used to be amongst the crowd. So she signed me up unknowing to me for the talent show. So one day, me and Maddie there just chilling, and she come up and say, yo, no, scrap that. I hear me name and the PSA, like, yo, next, we got Mad coming up to that. I was like, yo.
So at that time, you were going by the name Mad Stony?
No, I was just Mad.
Mad, oh.
Yeah, it was short. Yeah, I didn't really. Stoney now was. That name didn't really stick at the time, you feel me? Stoney was actually birthed by a friend named Moyo, a girl. I had a little toxic incident with alcohol and she called me Mr. Stoney. Yeah, you feel me? And it's just...
Toxic incident.
Yeah, and then, you know...
Still that one. Little toxic incident.
And... I merged the two names together, Mad and Stony, because Mad is my government name. That's the acronym for my real name, you feel me?
Oh.
Fun, so that's history lesson. Okay. Yeah, right there. So I put them together. But going back to the CFB story, heard my name. I tell her, yo, man, going up there, go. No, keeping it real. I tell her, yo, man, going up there, go sing in front of nobody. Like, you know? She said, yo, you're telling me I believe in you, G, a guy like that. Like, she really boots you feel me? So then, step out and had some bass, something like subliminal, intellectual, lyrical, G. You know what I mean? Yeah, on YouTube, actually, the clip on YouTube of my first ever performance. And get a big forward. And the rest is history. But to answer the question for the first song, I had a song called Don't Let Me Let My Hitters Out. Don't Let Me Let My Killers Out or something like that.
So you were, you were rapping?
Yeah, hip hop.
So where did that inspiration come from, rapping? Because in them time then, I would like to think those times it was highlight, infamous, nature beat time then. Yeah. So why not dancehall? Why rap in St. Kitts?
Well, honestly, it was by choice, and also hip hop was like man lifestyle, you feel me? Hip hop was the everyday lifestyle. I have a homeboy by the name of Machi. Machi introduced me to a lot of, the Dipsets, certain legendary hip hop group, you feel me? So after like hearing Matchy always listening to certain rappers, certain artists like French Montana, certain Coke Boy mixtapes, certain stuff. It's just like, it resonate with me. It's like your friend who you're around all the time and you hear your friend listening to something and then eventually you just catch on. Yeah. So that's how also I got introduced to different legendary artists, hip-hop artists, and I also used to watch like 106 and Park and Big Tigger in the Basement and these things, you feel me, and BET as a kid growing up. So just from what you're seeing and y'all like, and to really answer the question deeper, dancehall was already oversaturated in St. Kitts and Nevis. You feel me? So I wanted to enter into a genre where that IC needed help. Needed, molding or building, etc. So that's why I chose to venture down the path of hip hop. I used to watch a lot of BET and stuff like that. Used to like Dipset. And like I said, in St. Kitts, everybody was like mostly predominantly doing dancehall or wilders. May want to say soca wilders, because that's the local term for the music, you feel me?
I mean, we had a conversation with Ruckus and Ruckus said it's not soca. I feel like it's St. Kitts soca. Just like
but what would you call St. Kitts soca?
That the songs that Ruckus, Mr. Mention, Chubby.
Yeah, but if you was to categorize it in a category, what would it? Where would you group it?
It would be power soca.
No, it would. I'm just trying to say it would go back to Wilders.
It would go back to Wilders, yes.
Because you got Boyan, you got Jab, exactly. You got, so we think is Wilders.
But they're all soca.
Yes, but there are variations of soca based on the location where you're from. Main disputing that the mother genre isn't soca.
But that's what Ruckus was disputing.
Well, this is my interview. Big up Ruckus.
Well, I mean, a lot of people might have that opinion that it's not soca, but what I'm saying that it is so to me.
No, it is
a version of soca.
It is a version.
That's unique to St. Kitts and Nevis.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
What you would realize, every small island have their version of soca.
Yeah.
And all of them are birthed from Calypso. So like, all right, outside of St. Kitts and Nevis, if you was somebody who knew Calypso or you don't necessarily know the music of St. Kitts and Nevis then. And you listen like an old school sugar band, like the Sugar Song, you would think that's Calypso,
Yeah, I mean, it's
the instruments.
Listen, we're all in a reasoning. I agree with what you're saying, Don't feel like I disagree with you. You understand?
Yeah.
I just letting you, expound a little bit more on the topic at hand. But like I said, it's a version of soca, but do we brand it Wilders when we release our soca songs or whatever? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think we market it as Wilders.
It's soca, we market it as.
We market it as soca music.
Yeah, because, all right, you want to connect the dot, because all of the big artists who, all right, a big dancehall artist wants to connect to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Big as Chinebodies, the real big ones connected to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
An hip-hop artist, a Caribbean artist who is doing hip-hop, wants to connect to America. Mm-hmm. So a soca artist, I would like to think a soca artist want to connect to Trinidad. You know what I mean? So
because that's the hub.
Yeah, that's the hub.
At the end of the day. And we're going to get more into that conversation, those reasoning, because like I said, with me choosing hip-hop, right? It was easier for me, the lifestyle, and like I said, that genre didn't really had a lot of, nobody really had, I would say, like the same impact in hip hop, like how Infamous them and so do with dancehall. You feel me? And locally. Cause everything I talking about is locally, you feel me?
Right.
So I studied the hip hop scene and the game and realized that, hip hop artists at the time locally, like, they was rapping like they're from foreign, you feel me? They sound like States rappers and so States artists. So me now, I work out, well, okay, I gonna rap, but I gonna do it in my local accent. I gonna use my music like a tourism product. for somebody who never been to St. Kitts, when you hear my music, you should ask the question, what he mean by this? What this term be? Because growing up, like, listening to dancehall and music out of Jamaica, we got influence with certain slangs they use. We didn't know what he meant at the time until, you actually meet a Jamaican or reason and he educate you on the culture, because we probably was using some of these terms wrong and some of these slangs wrong growing up, or interpreting it wrong because we wasn't really educated by someone from there, you feel me? So I choose to say, well, okay, I push in SK slang and SK culture in my music. So when you hear like my mother's scunt, certain things, what do you mean by that? But it might be a different term in yard, but in saying it's this, what you mean? Yard, you say, wagwan. SK, we say, what going on? You feel me? So that's what
it was basically your intentionally
yes, it always was
formulating your style to now fit with St. Kitts and Nevis, but it's still
unique.
Yeah.
Because it make me unique, because at the end of the day, I set out to be the first me, not the next somebody. I never wanted to be like nobody, bro. I always wanted to stand out, cause man 6'5". It hard for me to fit in anyways, cause I done tall. So I always had like that complex mindset of, and a very like meticulous with everything I do, you feel me? I big on strategy, you feel me? I just don't do nothing by design. It might seem like a blunder, maybe to the eyes of many, but it was a design, you feel me? I did it that way, I strategized it that way. So like I said, I started out just rapping, singing, whatever you want to call it, in my local accent. And I find that my music was easier to resonate with the local audience, because the topic I was singing about was stuff that they're familiar with. I wasn't singing about no pull up in a Benz by walking. Yeah. Where you get Benz from? Yeah. I telling you about me two-wheel bicycle. You feel me? That's them things you hear in my music. Because rest in peace, Lala and Toy, them was persons who always tell me like, yo, keep it real, Not wrong with wanting or aspiring to have certain things. So be careful on how you word certain things. It's a different with having it and wanting it. So I'm very mindful of that when I write in my music, you feel me? So I always kept it like, authentic. So I find that people gravitate to that more. Cause what they see is what they get, you feel me? Yeah, so people.
So now, how was your music received? Like what was the reaction of people, other than you perform for the first time in school, well, in CFBC
and in Washi, we do a little thing here and there. Here and there, but it wasn't official.
Yeah, but how did it become official now? What was your official introduction to St. Kitts Nevis? Hey, this is Mad Stony, the artist. What people start to take on to,
Okay, so I developed an underground fan base while in CFB. From your little friends in school and stuff like that. So I always had a little underground fan base there. But it was this shot at Club Cactus, ironically again, because Cactus play a pivotal role in my career, you feel me? And Chemists were performing, big up highlight. And to go back to a question you asked me previously, but the question was, what was my first song? But it's going to turn to my first hit song was a track called The Skunk. You feel me? No, not that. That's 420 Party.
Me tell you, marijuana.
Yes, that is it. You feel me? That was my first single. Was start playing the streets, but I wasn't performing. Like my music everywhere, but I wasn't performing at the time. And then a bab at the time named Louis from Countryside, he was like, yo, tune, imagine a boop and man them respect the tune and wherever you check. So highlight now, that man is a legend in the game too, bro. Cause you gotta give unto Caesar what is for Caesar, you
Definitely.
Feel me? We come see them man doing it, bro. You can't deny that, bro.
Yeah.
You understand?
When it come on to music, there's much people with the pedigree like what him have.
Yeah, you
have like maybe two others where you can put on the level.
We ain't talk about chemists, you gotta big up chemist thing because man, we're watching chemists them do it.
But he was doing it
Before.
with dancehall.
Yeah, dancehall, but at the end of the day, you know, dancehall still a part of the story, but we are getting to that still. And, you know, reach out and Chemist hop on the tune, like remix the tune. Because I remember always approaching it from the hip hop mindset where you remix your song when you get a hot song and these kind of things, you feel me? So I was like, yo, I want to remix this tune or whatever. Then Chemist hop on the tune, which make it, give it more legs again and also help it to turn into a SKN classic for today. So then...
Yeah, because if you drop the song there in a party right now, you get a good reaction.
You understand? So Chemist was performing in Cactus. Chemist highlight, by the way, for those who don't know. He was performing and Harris at the time, and I mean, all the G's, them, big up Harris. He went up on this stage and he's like, yo, me artist here, yeah, call up the man, you feel me? So in between Chemist said, no, Chemist said, no, call me up on
so
stage.
So you had the remix before, or that was just your introduction to him personally?
No, this song was already on road, but then...
The remix didn't happen yet?
In that moment? That's a good question. Yes, I think the remix happened.
So you were already connected to Chemist?
Well, not from a personal standpoint. It's like, I know of him as an artist, but that was the first time I saw him like in the flesh. You feel me?
So the remix never happened yet?
No, watch. Okay, backstory. How the remix happened over email, you know, like.
So the remix actually did happen already, but you never meet him.
In person. Half a love, bro. It's like, man, your vibe and your energy and the dog. Oh, and fun fact, I get back. Let's say I send Chemist that tune at 8. Get back 8:15. That's when I really respect the G and say like,
Yeah, because you just had your thing by your own.
Yeah.
And now, arguably, one of the biggest artists.
At that time, bro, I just now enter into the game, you feel me? And then when Harris was like, yo, my artist here, yeah, man. And then went up on the stage now and finally sing the tune, you feel me? Marijuana skunk it always in my blunt. Big forward, because I remember Cactus is my place, you know, bro. It's mostly like people from all over, but it's mostly Newtown people that be in Cactus. If you know, you feel me? So, got big forward and it was momentum never stop after that. Phone start ring for bookings with one song.
And at that time, you done school?
I was actually still in school. I was still going to school. CFB. I was in school.
Oh, okay.
So all this happening like while I'm in school.
Yeah. So, all right. At that time now, I think in them time then is when I was introduced to your music. Because as me tell them, I used to go at the party them, so like all of the party them I keep a Caribbean Cove. That's the first time I see you.
Fun fact, I performed at Caribbean Cove.
Yes, that's the first time I see you.
Yeah.
Like the style you who them say have the big song at that time.
Yeah.
Them time I just really start go out touch the road like that, you know what I mean? But as me tell them, I had the freedom because now I have a lot of older friends. My mother know me as a responsible youth. So
Yeah.
I go out them time there, you know what I mean? And so from that song, where did things go for you?
So from that song now, that song basically opened up doors for stage show and performances and stuff like that. So now with that song, I was just adding to my catalog. So I always used to drop mixtapes. I was known for like mixtapes, bro. You feel me? So my first ever mixtape was called 6'5" and Bony Fun Fact. So this is for those who wondering where I get the name from. It was actually a mixtape title that turned into a moniker. You feel me? So yeah, I dropped 6'5" and Bony with the skunk being the hit single on it. Yeah. So which carried the other tracks them now that you would say like is underground hits, but ain't really get that look like the skunk. But they had a few underground hits on that tapes, and I was hearing the full body of work more than just hearing like just one song, you feel me? Like Chance Passing, I hear me project. Whereas maybe some people you only will hear that one song, but I would say in the dance.
In them time there, I would say like even Bama, Scratchy Bama would have a similar story of like mixtape culture.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that man come from the mixtape culture to you feel me. Same era, similar era. You feel me?
At them time, the people are on
mixtape, bro. So it was like we started with 6'5" and Boney. Then I think we had after that Crunch Time. We had Campaign Stoney. We had Mind of a Stoner. Global Connect. Whole lot of tapes, bro.
So, what reaction you got from those mixtapes?
Well, great. The reaction was great because, like I said, how I was doing it at that time, people, infamous them answer with G's and them and done established. But how I enter it and with the presence, bro, like how I take on the streets with mixtapes and certain things, nobody really was doing it like to that capacity, like with branding, you know, you feel me? You could go in town and you see, Mad Stony, Campaign Stoney, out now and boop, you feel me, in a shoe store and them kind of things, you feel me?
So how were you funding those things at that time?
Occupation, always had a 9 to 5. Don't quit your day job to pursue a music career if your music career ain't paying the bills. You see, I watch her and tell her brawling, I had me 9 to 5. Cause he's one of them youths where music is the talent, the passion, the hobby. I want to put more respect and not just label it as a hobby, you feel me? Cause we establish. But my mindset at the time, music was just my hobby, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's just that I was rewarded. My hobby was bringing in, you know, blessings. But I always had my 9 to 5, bro. At that time, I was working at the airport, was an immigration, you know, officer, civilian, you know. So I was doing immigration work as a juvenile.
Yeah. So you blow, that was what year?
2012.
2012.
13. I started working airport maybe 2013.
With the music
start blowing up. Yeah, 13, 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
I would say more 13.
13.
Yeah.
12 was the legwork year. 13, we see progress from the work we put in. 13, we see progress from the years we put in.
So at what point did you get a music festival?
2015. Because in 2013, I would say like, I was, what did I call, the hot artist at the time? Yeah, I was that man who they would say. You're hearing everywhere and music here and burning up road and stuff like that. So 2014
was
a strong, so 2014 was a year where every stage show, like the big shows, them and, you know, certain shows is like consistent. 2014 became a consistent year of just bookings. You feel me? And then I was rewarded in 2015 now with the first music festival call up.
What was the big song at that time?
In 2015.
We
found how you mean. I think I found how you mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, gotta put respect on that.
Yeah, cause that's the biggest one, you know.
Yeah, how you mean. Yeah,
how you mean. I
find that 2014. Yeah, 14. I find that
that was the time when you would have started to come to like Nevis too.
Yeah, Nevis was like
I remember them time.
Yeah. That was the first time I think I came to Nevis when I found how you mean actually. You're saying
because
something.
I remember that show there thing
Cove.
Radden did perform too.
Yeah, SG Presidential, big up Prezi. Yeah, Prezi is a you up putting in the work from a long time, bro.
That one.
Big up Prezi, you feel me?
Yeah. Big up Prezi.
Fun fact, I actually stayed by Prezi. The, like, you know.
Yes.
Matter of fact, Prezi was the promoter. It was Prezi's event.
Yes.
And Prezi actually was like, yo, Stoney, you want to stay in a guest house or wherever, you want to stay by me. Like, he opened up your home to me. And really, I said, bro, well, guess house business. I trap him by you, bro. And stay by Prezi. You know, big up Prezi moms, real G. You don't know.
Yeah, real G.
Yeah, so, Prezi, you know, stayed by Prezi. Yeah, Prezi was one of the first, I think, DJs.
Yeah, can remember that party that vividly, you know.
Yeah.
Rodney, Highlight, Mad Stony. couple DJs did on it too. Braveheart was one of them.
Braveheart, Blackstone. Yeah, big up Blackstone family.
Yeah, them time the boy
big up Braveheart too.
President bring back the party them.
Hey, Braveheart is a legendary song, bro.
Yeah.
We are getting to Braveheart, man, cause Braveheart responsible for like pushing a lot of local music over the years, bro. Braveheart wouldn't wait till the song get hot. Them man no tunes. They know when a tune got potential, you feel me?
Right.
So big up Braveheart.
So in them time you get for music festival now. Your first time for music festival, what kind of slot you get? You get an early slot, or it was the era where St. Kitts artists started to get a little respect? Because I remember at a point in time, well, from what was told to me, at a point in time, the St. Kitts artists, no matter how big they be, they wouldn't necessarily get a prime time slot. They would have been put on to play or to sing early, basically. So what time slot did you get on your first music festival?
Not change, bro, early at the time, but I'm gonna tell it like this. Amongst the group, I was the last. So I wasn't. When I went on, people was in there. It wasn't grass per se. You feel me? But it wasn't a prime time slot. We can keep it real. But
Bama tell me him get the first prime time slot in a music festival.
We big up to Bama for that. Yeah.
Bama
Because
said,
what happened is real talk. Because
it was a back and forth for the G. Show me the video.
But I'll show you. I was there, so I could attest and validate what the man saying for real. You check out when the man went on. Pack.
Yeah,
Pack. You feel me? Yeah.
He had a big fan base with the RAS students.
Pack. Well,
the RAS University students.
Well, I can't speak for his thing, but I could validate that when he went on.
Prime.
You check what,
man,
when ID went on though, people was in there. But let's say, for example, he had 5 artists on the bill. For like local artists, I was the 5th. You feel me? So by the time my slot came around, people was in the park. And I got these footage I could show you.
I think watch your performance before.
You watch 2016 performance, not 2015. You see it on ZIZ. That one, the show on ZIZ.
I just watch them on YouTube, man.
That one ain't on YouTube though, cause the 2015 I had on a brown jacket. The 2016 one and
because the same year they drew at the big song to the stickle drum rhythm.
And I rhythm there as well too. Yeah. All us fighting to see who got the biggest song.
But who had the biggest song? I think I'm in China.
Let me talk it now, right?
Who had the biggest song?
I qualified. Cause anybody can make some speech.
My vote would be Nicha B.
Let me talk now.
In terms of
we ain't no reason. The big song and the rhythm was Can't Wait. The biggest song and the rhythm, nature, right? The ladies' favorite song was Dijua, right? The grown folks' favorite song was mine's Run Drinks. That's a classic, bad man.
Yeah.
Ask your parents. Did you sleep in? No, real talk. Run Drinks. Everybody grandmother and so love that tune, bro. I didn't know that tune had so much love until I seen like old teachers and so. What my student? Run Drinks. Like it become like a hashtag. Fun fact, it became like synonymous in like the culture, like, or we say how you mean Run Drinks. You feel me? So I would say Run Drinks. The grown folks love Run Drinks, bro. Yeah, I gain a lot of like respect from the mature audience with that tune.
The reason why me then say Nichabi one was the biggest is because that song became so big that he got an official remix to it,
Yeah, bro.
From Ting.
Bro, you're talking to somebody who was there behind the scenes. Big up Benjai, bro, that like literally in the studio,
Yeah, man.
I don't really like post out certain things. I just like being in the shadows.
I feel like Nicha be one of them youth that wanna get the respect when him deserve.
Bro, Nicha is a goat in this place, bro.
Yeah,
big up Nicha, bro.
They have a whole heap of classics,
And you know why? Nicha is a farmer wildcat, bro. Man, really want to go on with too much things up here. Yeah, Dijo is a farmer wildcat, bro. We really run SK.
So you say, watch you at the musical school?
Yeah, bro. Brawling.
I can't validate her.
Well, in the comment section, there's some.
Well, leave it in the comment section.
Yeah.
Which school are the musical school of St. Kitts and
Nevis? Yeah. Which
so
school
now,
is the
now
musical
basically, you did music fest 2 years back to back.
Yeah.
What things go for you from there? Because I think that's the time when you fly out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Why?
was actually designed that way for me personally. Because
Why?
I was like, okay, at the end of the day, like I said, music was like my hobby as well, and I also have my personal life, you feel me? And I realized like it's only so much you could do here. And no matter how much big song you find, you get a respect while you song big and you song hot and wherever, you feel me? Then you just gotta start right back over again. And like, you just continue where you left off. It's like you gotta earn back the respect again, and you just gotta keep doing that shit over and over and over. Like, people that forget what you do last year or what you do before. You feel me? So
I feel like
I didn't want to get stuck in that loop where it's like, I feel like I just doing the same thing over and over again. And mainly just in my personal life, I just had to make a step through certain things. And, you know, my old lady just gave me an opportunity. It was either I stay here and be Mad Stony and, you know, in the midst elevate my personal life on a different level, and I could always come back to
so
doing music.
you never feared the fact that music is a young people's sport. So now leaving, your quote unquote prime.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily stand the same chance you would have stood if you would have stayed, because you don't know.
Yeah,
people move on, and is young people thing. I mean, now we don't really see much emerging artists like who have real relevance. It's the same De Jure and
but is my class still? I don't like use contributing to the scene. There's the same class, the De Jure, the Rodneys, the highlights, R.I.P. Menace, you feel me? iMac. That's our class. So is it safe to say maybe that's the golden generation of SKN like artists? You got a lot of young artists coming up and doing their thing too.
Wait. You would put your class as the same class with Byron them?
No,
Byron?
No, bro. Big up Byron, but Byron ain't in we class, bro. When we was outside Byron, them in,
Because I feel like your class of musician is the class that would have paved the way for the likes of a Byron.
Yeah, that's all. Like I tell you, when we was recording music, bro, Byron was there, bro, like, eager to get in the booth and stuff like that. Or like when me and Abby did the new SK mixtape, that collaboration mixtape. Byron was literally there playing FIFA with us, bro. Like eager, and Abby was very like instrumental too in early Byron, like studio session, a studio day and stuff like that. So yeah, Byron in we graduation class, but coming up like forward and behind.
But as much as y'all would have paved the way.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of
especially Nicho. Yeah, Nicho.
Yeah, because a lot of what you would have. Alright. What I feel like successful artists are sponge basically, Like them soak energy from here, there, and everywhere, and develop their product. You know what I mean? So if there was no environment to foster that kind of growth, that they would.
Yo, that youth is a smart youth, bro. Everywhere he go, he sponge something, bro.
It's definitely evident in that. But if you realize the biggest artists in the world, that's what they do. Like the most successful artists is only in black genres of music. It's not acceptable for people to have like ghostwriters and so on.
And you know what happened to? He ain't afraid of no. Byron is a man would message anybody, bro, and market it. He ain't afraid of no, bro. That's the type. So it was only a matter of time before he began, because he applied himself, you feel me? He really go out there and make connections and It was a connection out of St. Kitts that ascended him to the place,
but anyways,
the platform.
I know Byron interviewed this.
After that, but big up the G
you don't
still
know, big
love.
up Byron still love what him do.
Yeah.
I mean, real successful example for the youths to look at and say, it's possible for me to be an artist, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But in terms of your journey now,
my journey,
moving to America now, what was that transition like now from being a superstar home
That's a good
to
question.
becoming a nobody
Brawling.
outside?
Well, for one, body like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. I'll tell you something, because me, like I said, Mad Stony is Mad Stony, and I know to separate the two, you feel me? It was kind of refreshing to like get a fresh start, in the sense of like, okay, yo, you know, I always wanted to do this job. I'm going to do this job. And I get to like build up my personal resume, you know? Like I said, that was more like a personal journey in terms of understanding who I am, discovering who I am, like, you know, like what my real purpose is. Because I've been doing music since a teen, bro. Sometimes what you start out doing it, what you know, gonna end up doing later on in life. Sometimes music might just be a stepping stone to open doors for me to walk through, to do things that I really want to do. And actually, that way it is. Cause I is a man very, like, you know, multi-talented, multifaceted, where I venture into different avenues in entertainment, me ain't afraid to step out of my comfort zone and those things. So while I was in New York, that's where I get to start to venture into the other lanes that I always wanted to.
Like what?
Like, i.e., like, let's say modeling, you know, it's, man got the image, you feel me? Like, I know, before music, we always had image, you feel me? And, bro, you carry yourself good, you beard good, you smell good, people treat you good energy. That's always my philosophy, my mindset, and I always had certain personal goals to shoot for certain brands, some of my favorite brands as a kid. And like Adidas and so was one of the top brand on my list. So while I first like migrated, I used to try like apply. I never used to, you know, get apply.
Why?
Bro, it's just, there's millions of people applying to these places, you feel me? So you're just lucky and really hit. But I was doing other things, and then eventually got through the door, because I believe in using jobs as stepping stone to get to where you're trying to get. So I always handpick what I want to do, to garner again what I want out of it, and to make certain connections. So that was one where I was able to make certain connection, and then big on football, you feel me? So football helped propel me a little bit through the brand.
So in where did you move to? In
New
America?
York, Brooklyn.
So what kind of culture shock you had now from St. Kitts and Nevis to New York?
Bro, mostly in terms of culture shock, it's just like people just rude, yeah. In New York, nobody don't really say good morning, and New York is really like an aggressive place, you feel me? Real grimy, real rough. But also, it wasn't really much of a culture shock, because I grew up in Newtown still. So it was just more like big buildings, you know, it was just a lot more, and it was happening faster. But in terms of like maybe the culture and certain things, I just had to transition in like maybe the normal hospitality or manners, like the good morning, the good night. You say good morning, and them are watching your face like, yo, my nigga, you ain't know it's morning, bro? You're like, but I just say good morning. So, you know, you had to like pivot into their way of somewhat doing things a little bit to just be sane, bro.
Yeah, in room, say
in room, you understand a kind of vibe. But me really living like the Romans them. I just apply some of the Romans tactics, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, me in a Roman, you feel me? I just in Rome. So
now living in New York, and you see things happening, like you see music transitioning, you see the likes of Eva Byron again come blow up, turn big superstar. Didn't you feel homesick at some point in
bro.
time?
I used to feel homesick a lot. I won't cap. I used to feel homesick, but I know the mission what I on was more important to me at the time.
And what mission was that?
Well, certain things may not say, but let's say, for example, like personal development in the sense of
Financially?
Mentally, you know, it was a growth journey in the sense of, let's say, financially as well too, because you could invest back home and do more, you feel me? And remember, like, when you got a green card and so, you could move around, but you can't really stay out for too long. So that kind of had me a little tired for a bit, whereas the time period when certain things may be happening home, and the gauge, I would want to be out for this length of time to really stretch my legs, but I can't. So I just decide to focus on just running my time straight and doing what I gotta do. Get what I gotta get. Now I get that out the way. Man, free up now.
Yeah. So now, let's talk about the current state of music in St. Kitts Nevis. From 2016 to 2019, I would say there was a high point in music and in St. Kitts Nevis as it relates to
that was the high point.
The artists. There was a high point from 2016 to 2019. After 2020, after COVID, there was a down. And from then, even when Byron bust, there is still a down locally in music. What would you attribute that to? Or do you even have an opinion of that?
Well, I can't really form an opinion because I wasn't present on the ground. And just be real, I would love to have an opinion on that question right now, but you just be me fabricating a thought to just tell you something, bro. I ain't really got an opinion on
But
that.
as an outsider looking in, what do you think can be done or could have been done differently?
Well, that in the past, we're in the present right now.
But presently,
presently, if I was
there's a musical slump in St. Kitts Nevis to this day. Like, but then you used to have group like Vicious Styles, Byron, all of the little youngster them. There was a young movement of
but
musicians.
remember at that time we was at the forefront, bro. So there was scene, like, remember we going to these high school doing shows and certain stuff, you feel me? So let's say you in high school want to be an artist. And you see a Mad Stony coming by your school, you see a Highlight, you see a Dijon, you see a Rodney. It's like more tangible, you feel me? It's like, okay, I could do this, but I feel like the current climate right now, I don't know if the young artists, they're more in the social media world. You feel me? I would say a lot of young artists now, the thing online, we think was in the streets.
I feel like they need to take it from online and bring it to the streets.
Yeah, but you see how that work. You see, so now some of my peers are maybe they're in the street still and they need to come more online, like myself. I just trying to show you the yin and yang of it, right? Whereas the younger artists maybe want to go into the streets, they want to expose the music on YouTube, but then connecting with the people, the fans, and then putting a face behind the songs and certain things. Yeah, so it would take a little longer for them to really, you know.
Because
that's my opinion, I guess.
From back then, can you count the amount of free shows you do coming up?
The amount of free show? I really do much free show. Like
do much. Well, you would have been an anomaly then. But for the normal route where an artist would take, right?
Have I done free shows? Yes. No.
Remember,
let me show you. It is like, I see opportunity. Like at the time, let's say for example, right? And keep it real with you. Let's say you as a promoter, you keep in a show. You need a strength. Or is your bridging? You feel me? I can give you a strength, bro. Because at the end of the day now, it's different where, let's say you have a concert and 5,000 people come into the event, right? Versus a promoter paying you $200 for a venue that's holding 200 people, right? You're getting paid. But which one more better for you as the artist?
That's my point.
So you got to
But watch,
know when to and when
you come
not
in
to.
the game
Yeah.
basically with leverage, you know?
Yeah.
Given the fact that you had that
Yeah.
big song there, you know,
Yeah.
to begin with a basically a remix with the biggest artist.
Yeah, so it was a little
Nevis.
different.
So it's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
To a regular youth now who is just coming up
Yeah.
in the music game
Yeah.
locally, you have to think about your options, you know. You have to think about your options to say like, hey, do I have that leverage to say, me not perform if me not get paid? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have to look on it from a promoter perspective, you know. Like, say for example, White Sun. I can't tell you when last I see one of them artists link up on even a Tropics. I said Xavier do it this year. Xavier has been doing it.
Yeah.
But me not see much of them like trying to connect to these. Maybe it happen, it just not visible to me.
But
these big events, right?
Yeah.
The artists am not necessarily connect with.
But let me
with
say
the
this.
DJs to try get on or connect to the promoter to try get a do basically.
Okay. Let me show you a pre, right?
And
I
that's
take
cool.
that point. That's a good
you
point.
see the school tour thing?
Yeah.
Like those were pivotal.
People are dropping
those were
are saying
pivotal,
things in here that if they're listening, they could now apply it. You feel me? I was going into the example of the promoter, 200 people, you're going to get $200. A free show, but you're exposed to 5,000 people. Now, me, I doing that free show. You feel me? Because I know how to generate and make that $200 200 times after that free show. You understand? Because I got a wider audience now to market myself to and to appeal myself to, you feel me? So sometimes it ain't always about chasing the money. But to speak from my experience personally, remember I told you earlier, don't quit your day job pursuing a music career if your music career ain't paying the bills. So my mindset was I was in the position where I didn't really had to do certain things because I had other streams of income coming in, you feel me, which funded my music. So for me now, music is my joy and my passion, so I began respect. So I wouldn't like, quote unquote, just do something because I want to be seen or I want to be heard. I have a way of how I want to be presented to the audience and the masses, you feel me? So let's say, for example, it's a free show. And I can't get to present my product properly, fix up. No, bro, you're already free. At least give me this platform to present my sound.
When you say give you the platform, like what would you require?
Well,
can you still?
Well, let's say, for example, I would require this, right? If you pay me for a show, right? You booking me for a show. You could say 5 minutes, I on stage, 10 minutes. Man, I don't care. This is a booking. You control that as the promoter. You feel me? Now, if I'm going to perform for your event for free, right? I in the mindset of presentation. I ain't doing a 10 minutes, bro. God, you better give me a nice set. Let me get to present my thing a type of way.
But then it comes down to leverage again.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but we're just reasoning and just showing your mindset towards it. Maybe other artists wouldn't look at it that way, you feel me?
But on a free show, like if I'm giving you an opportunity, or a DJ, so for example, you're a young artist, you have a 1 or 2 song. Maybe you're not necessarily ready for the big stage yet, you know.
See, that's a different conversation now.
So maybe you need to go do the little small show them free too. A weekend time, like you have a little 9 to 5 still, but you need to get known, like it's one thing to be doing your songs.
Let me give you a gem and keep it real and give you a gem. Something I used to do. I feel like I'm the king of impromptu performances. Remember, I grew up around a sound, right? So when this sound playing out a lot, certain places, when my tune come on, any DJ, that one thing I would say selectors rate me for, because if I in the dance, and maybe you play certain tune, and say, yo, Stoney, run up and get impromptu performance, bro. That's how you catch. You can't like book me for a free show. I will come to your party and if I want to hold the mic, I hold the mic. You feel me? It's a difference because I still marketing myself. So I did that throughout St. Kitts, bro, envy.
And then you see,
yeah, like I put in the groundwork, bro.
That's
man,
how you build your reputation underground. Like
Sandy Point is a stronghold for St. Kitts music, bro. Fun fact.
How much of them look at young artists ever even perform at Sandy Point?
Bro, Sandy Point, big up Hub City, bro.
Because if
you ain't get stamped by Hub City, but then like, bro.
How much of them young artists nowadays even perform there?
Yeah, bro. Jaja, Hub City days.
Somebody Woodis tell me about an artist, like a real old school artist from Sandy Point who I never hear about. But if him perform
Sandy Point got a lot of artists, bro. Talented artists are like.
But if him perform in Sandy Point,
you know about Simone? What? Simone?
Yeah, I think I hear about him before. You know?
Bro, there's a lot of artists like. Yeah, even like round all road, like Riverside and so. They got man like I coming up as a juvenile, like Ashkenaz them.
Yeah, man, no Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz.
I'm trying to remember.
There now, boy.
I'm trying to remember the genius, man. I want to shout him out, man.
Article.
That's the name I'm trying to pull.
Yeah, me hear the name. The
big up Article.
I think
big up Article.
Conversation.
Yeah. You feel me? He got some real, artist, foundation artist. I know the name. But like I said, you gotta go out and touch the road. So we come from the era where we used to love to be outside, cause me and Rodney burn up. Yo, me and Rodney. Yeah, bro. We do road.
Performer.
We do road, bro.
Yeah.
At the time, fun fact, people actually thought like me and Rodney was a group at one point, bro. Because everywhere performing, I put in Rodney, you feel me, vice versa, whatever. Because now, that's one thing I want to touch on. That's how You Mean became that big, because we actually put in the legwork behind the song.
Yeah, so
and Rodney came
song
on the journey with me as well.
And next thing too, most of them artists, the younger artists, they don't necessarily have a direction. So, like, today them this month them will drop a song rapping, next month they singing, next month is dancehall, and then they would say they're just expressing themselves. But it's not necessarily connecting with anybody. So what are you expressing yourself to?
That's true, but I could even give you some of the sauce on how You Mean became a hit, bro. Like I gave the sauce. Pretty much what I did was when me and Rodney voiced the tune in the studio, right? Well, I had this song. It was a freestyle. Went to the studio. Rodney, like I said, over by Rinch. It was like a little behind the scene team. All us used to work together, you feel me? So every time I'm in the studio, Rodney in the studio, big up Treblo. Treblo was a man putting in a lot of works to at the time. Treblo in up top. Okay. You feel me? Big up Treblo. So we used to really work as a tight-knit circle, and when I was in the boat voicing How You Mean, I was like, yo, Rodney, you want a piece of this, bro? It was just an organic. Then we voiced the tune, and after I leave the studio, I went Potential to give DJ Yardy at the time the tune, cause I believe in the tune straight away, bro. And when I gave him the tune, he didn't play it. You feel me? So what I did now, I went back and I cut a dub for Sensio. You feel me? Big up Sensio. And when we was in Envy, Sensio rinse off the dub, bro. Lift up Envy. Lift up. You understand? Then Sensio say, yo, Mad Stony in the place, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, then like I say, king of impromptu performances. Went up, perform it, Rodney in the place as well. Cause them times days be like, there's some Canary in Envy, Newton. You know, them is like stronghold place for us, you feel me? Yeah. So, me and Rodney in there performing, and we kept doing that. So, since, because she had a dub plate now, and the original, who DJing and play a dub. So, Sensio was very instrumental also in the success of that song, bro. So, and after Sensio started playing it, other DJs started playing it, and yeah, I eat enough food from that tune, bro. Mania gun cap. But so big up Sensio. So I had a strategy.
Like even them simple strategy, a lot of youths overlook them thing there, but them thing they're important.
Yeah, very.
Like those kind of promotional strategies important. I mean, I see which youth that do them these days. Like, how much of them young artists here do them? Like, alright, where the hotspot? I can't ever remember a young artist between St. Kitts and Nevis in recent time do an impromptu performance, a 5 Trees, or EXO, or even one of them big stage show. Like, how much of them man a roll with a DJ and just want the opportunity to touch the mic?
Bro, I like I said, I grew up around a sound, so if I wasn't an artist, I would have been an MC for a sound, bro. Cause the G them were grooming me to take over from MK. Check it out at the time. Big up MK, you feel me? So it's like, we ain't afraid of the microphone, bro. Like, you saying, yeah, though you say DJ is a DJ, you feel me? Yeah, that's my vibe, you feel me? Yeah.
But enough for them, you tell some introvert thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That no work with
Yeah.
them.
No, you gotta be, don't get me wrong. It's a time and a place where as an artist, bro, when it's time to be an artist, as an artist, you feel me? When me in the artist light, you know, it's just a normal, cool, you, bro, but not introverted in a way where I'm not approachable or sociable, but I prefer to, like, you know, stay in my corner and keep around my circle and moving me thing. But you could keep a conversation with man.
But
still.
you need, like, these artists need visibility, dog. Like, I have a little plan, you know. I have something I work on behind the scenes.
But like I said, you know, certain strategies I use and even like jingles by doing drop. Like, fun fact. Sauce, again. A brand, I use my ad-libs them. I'm branded by the ad-libs I use in my song. So somebody might see me and say, I need ammo. From your here that you know is 6'5". From your here, better run. You know is 6'5". From your here, rat. You know is me. So now, them is jingles, DJs, guy, you check it out. Them things is cultural. You feel me? So, by me doing that now, branch off into branding. That with the merchandise and certain things now will come into play. So I had pins and them things. Mainly if you're familiar, but I had like Stoney pins and these things. And
wait, you know the next thing I'm realized too? Within St. Kitts and Nevis, we have a culture of building up and tearing down. So if you stay here long enough, if you stay quote unquote local long enough, you will see everything. You will see the people who love you.
Yeah. But that's everywhere though, bro.
Yeah, I feel so too.
That's everywhere.
That's everywhere, but like
when you're talking it's based on what you
but when it's so small, you feel it more. Like you definitely more, you feel me? More because you know everybody basically.
Yeah, everybody know everybody.
Yeah, everybody know everybody. And when you're out there in the public eyes, you're open to public opinions, and it's like you can't even live a personal life.
But I'm sure you're pre, bro. You gotta know what you're signing up for, you know? When you're getting a dance with the devil, you gotta know what you're signing up for at the end of the day. You feel me? So don't come in this arena and complain, bro. You're a public figure. What you expect? Bro, look at, for example, like biggest artists, like Young Lad, like Alco them. Bro, people publicize stuff about this man every day and they don't even have a look in on his personal life, bro. I make money off of this guy's name, but that will come with the territory, bro. He's a public figure, bro. The media gonna use you to make money. They're gonna bill you to then tear you down. It's a business, bro. So you as an artist now, you gotta build a mindset where as a militant, you feel me? So something don't really affect me, bro. Like, really, I don't know if everybody the same, but you really gotta build up your mind. Like I said, I play the backseat so long and walk on Mad Stony, and before I step out, I didn't just wing it, bro. It was a plan, you feel me?
So now, at this point in time, where are things for you?
Well, right now I just did a campaign with Adidas. You know, the special campaign was a great opportunity where I got to like design a fit, showcase my sense of style, you know, coming from where I come from. And really much people would even get the opportunity to collaborate with such a big brand. And like I said, I use it as a stepping stone, create, you know, navigate certain relationship, which turned around and presented me with certain opportunities, you feel me? Because I even did like, man, if you know Jerry Lorenzo, I did the Fear of God launch. So it's couple things I be doing behind the scenes, you feel me? So it's like while I developing the other side of Mad Stony, the music still there, so people might feel like, yo, what going on with the music, you feel me? But we've been doing music for so long. It's so much of songs there, what the DJs, them ain't even playing. And that ain't really my fault. I doing the music, I dropping the songs, you feel me?
But are they connecting though? Are
my
they
thing is
connecting
this,
people?
right? Okay. How would you know if something connect or not if it ain't being played? Let me get into the conversation now. Can you want to get into this conversation?
But,
how you mean connect?
You was here physically.
Well, that's a different conversation
so
now. And I agree to that. You have to be on the ground.
Remember how you basically did it.
Mm-hmm.
You speak to the fundamental parts of even connecting with Sensia and she playing it. Yeah. You can't discount them factor.
I never discounted it, but we asked to a different time frame now where I'm at. We fast forward now. So let's say, for example, right? I build a rapport with you over the years. I gotta sit down next to you all the time. At no point in my career I supposed to transition into an established artist where, okay, Stoney doing quality music. I just showing you a different argument.
It's not a matter of quality, you know. I feel like it's a matter of connectivity.
But if it's not being played, how we get a chance? Requested? People don't go in the dance and request to hear the songs that are being played. No, not in
the dance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nobody don't request music from now. Yeah.
But can you deny the fact that hit song is a hit song? No.
Wait, ask that question again.
Can you deny the fact that a hit is a hit? A hit is just a hit. So a DJ will automatically play. Like, for example, Byron Messiah 90s. Or not even to go there. So. For example, like one of IMAX song, rest in peace, IMAX. Like the Star Life song. Like, you can go to a party and you would expect to hear that, given the fact that, hey, people, not necessarily people are requested to the DJ directly, but you know that's a hit.
Locally. How it became a hit to make you want to anticipate hearing it?
For that specific, that's a
answer
different.
That question for me.
No. You would have been introduced to it from the internet. Zin? So you get introduced, the regular man get introduced to that song. You would have heard it playing in the bus, them like regular people would play it first. Like it would get on social media first. And then now it's undeniable. A DJ will play that song.
But that's something different though. That's something different happening, whereas the song already like get legs from social media based on the traffic on social media, normal engagement, you see the views and certain stuff. So when a DJ see, okay, this song garner this amount of views, right? He gonna know. So
it's not even just the views.
We're going off
but
of views.
People reacting
wait. Let's say a song have 100 views, right? People like it, reacting to it. You think a DJ will go in a dance and play that song just so?
With 100
With 100 views. Because remember, you just stated, it is not about the views.
Not necessarily about the views. It's about reaction.
No, like, and this is what I'm trying to say.
You know, when something on social media, like everybody sharing it, you see,
but that don't always translate into reality, though.
Bro. Right at this point in time.
At this point in time, current climate. Social media is the control. There's the taste maker for music right now.
Right now.
The DJs and so following what social media say. But that also have its own problem, because that's why young artists now maybe gain the look in. Because now, let's say for example, if you're running with what's hot on social media, right? You ain't breaking the records, bro. Whoa, like you ain't busting this tune, bro. People already was familiar with this song. I come from the era where when you go dance, bro, you go up to the DJ like, yo, what tune that, bro? What that tune him? And the man tell you this, I don't know. You write it down. You go home, you try to find that tune there because DJs was where we discover new artists and new music at the time. There was the hub, there was the gateway to new music like the Black Chinese mixtapes, all these things. You check, that's how we used to discover new artists from yard, bro. When we go downtown and buy a mixtape, a DJ Kenny, a Scratchy B, a Shani B, because them time he had no YouTube, bro.
But it's different now.
Yeah, I understand.
No, it's the other way around.
And
it's the other way around.
I acknowledge that.
Nowadays is what's at on social media. Alright, when we just come on Nevis, the song them were at 3 months ago in a Jamaica. And them just at now in a St. Kitts and Nevis. Now, a song at 1 week in a yard, the next week it at in a Nevis. It's still have a little lapse period. We're not fully up to date with the song them were at in the space at Jamaica. But the undeniable they're being played more, like them are played sooner now because the people connected to
I agree with you.
social media.
I agree, man.
Right now. Zine, I'll show you a prediction. You have a artist, Lady Lava. You know her?
Me familiar.
The Ring Finger song. I show outside with my girl.
Yeah, big tune.
All right.
Yeah.
That song there, not the artist song in a St. Kitts Nevis.
No, but that big tune up top though.
But that may I show you.
Big tune in the set.
It's a big song outside. But by Christmas, that song they're gonna be one of the artist song in a St. Kitts Nevis. And how is that song blowing up? Through social media.
Yeah, but remember, I'm not disputing what you're saying, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just here showing you that, remember, you're trying to imply that maybe social media is the way. Do it the social media way to get on. That I think that was really gathering from this.
What may I say is, right, the point of this whole thing, your music isn't necessarily connecting locally anymore.
Yeah.
And we can
my strategy is my strategy, right, to how I does make my music connect is like, you see, outer sight, outer mind is a real thing, bro. When you're outer sight, you're outer mind.
But by inside.
Come on, you're smarter than that, bro. Let we get a real conversation.
We're having it.
If how you gonna use Byron, somebody who signed, somebody who done known regionally and internationally, right, bro? You don't have to be in St. Kitts because you're done an established artist now, bro. You is a world artist now, bro.
You is an established artist, bro.
St. Kitts, not in the world, bro.
No,
we ain't gonna sugarcoat, not go around the thing, bro.
We have talked about in St. Kitts Nevis.
In St. Kitts and Nevis, people will say, man, is the young goat, we get them respect there, right?
In a St. Kitts and Nevis at this time, you know.
But in this time right now, right? The DJs control that. Not me, bro.
Not necessarily. The DJs are gonna play what's at.
Bro, me think you're listening to what you're saying, right?
The DJs play what's at.
Listen, I could go online right now, right? Release a song. This shit's a basic, but it's a different type of artist, bro. I believe in organic growth. You feel me? I could go market a tune, right? Put bread behind a tune and gain traction. The numbers and be there to represent it. It gonna seem like this is what social media running with. I could pay some influencers, go over TikTok, go over Tropics, go over Main Dangers, all these places, right? Do some promo, right? They're gonna pick it up because credible outlets is posting it. I'm just showing you the business side of it now, right? No. I choose the organic route wheel. I make the quality track, right? I'm not saying that. Wait, let me land, bro, God. I make the quality track, right? I send to you the DJ. Stoney, send me this. I listen this song. Okay, this song is this BPM, this tempo. It fit in with this category of music here. You feel me? Okay, I find a home for it now. All right, when I go play, I present brand new Mad Stony. Book. Ain't like man near me set round here, bro. Don't chat to me about a social media thing, bad man, because I remember man come from the streets. We put in the groundwork. You got different artists they don't even got post let's say because they've developed a fan base. Let's say, for example, let me use Alco. Alco music don't play in the streets like once ago. DJs don't play music like once ago. But on social media now, he fans Dio, and he fans is what carrying him, right? Because he developed that fan base. My fan base, right? Ain't them people who that be brawling on Facebook, you know, bro. I got intimate fans where purchase my projects, bro. You understand? Whereas they may not, me saying it don't be sharing and seeing things on social media, but it may not be to the capacity of maybe another artist, because that artist maybe got a larger fan base with fans who more go out there and rally out and whatever. But my fans is more like laid back. I support the G, I respect the G. Once Stoney drop a single and this the price we buying it, because I don't see it on the back end. People don't see it on the back end, you feel me?
My point now is, all right, you already established here.
Yeah, by trying to get established out there, but now I do all of this without management. So this is the point in my career now where to take it further, I need proper management, because all what I do in this place, I do it on my own energy.
No, going back, but going back to your point of the social media vibes, you could put $1 million behind a song. Yeah. If the people don't take it,
they don't take it.
Then it not go hit.
Exactly.
Me see artists from around here go out there already and money put behind song. You see song with hundreds of thousands of views, and where is a performance where mama shut the place with it?
Now we're getting into a sweet part of the conversation.
No, but where is the evidence of this song's success?
But I have more evidence performing than having hot song playing in the streets. So how can me have no hot song, right? But I could be on every floor, I could go fast if I want to go fast and go slow if I want to go slow. It called because the work where you put in back then, and maybe the catalog of music you have back then, a young artist and me in a different stage right now, whereas I could probably disappear, right? But the work that I put in the past, bro, is quality works was still gonna carry me. Let's say, for example, locally, right? I don't have to sing another song, bro, and still get bookings and still deliver, you feel me? Because like I say, I come up in band, bro. Like we are some artists, there might be a studio artist, but when time to go out in the streets and perform, ain't connecting. But sometimes the song might be connecting, you know, but when they're on a live show, ain't connecting. But I in a unique position where it's like, bro, when I performing, bro, I don't feel that connection, bro. And I could sing a new song in my set and get a reaction, and nobody never hear the song before, bro. Ain't much artists could do that, bro.
But in regards to connectivity.
Connectivity.
With the new
the
thing.
DJs and controller. I gonna say the DJs controller.
No, not necessarily.
Bro, hear me out.
It come down to, bro, you can...
Me and the DJs, bro, is 50-50, because like I said, if we're in a new school and you need social media, I need to probably get more active on social media, because that's where the thing there.
Never just social media. That. Right now, how much... When last Mad Stony drop a music video?
That mean you ain't following me then. You're supposed to tell me.
No.
Yeah.
May I ask you?
Last year.
Yes,
last year, yeah.
Okay,
I took me hiatus from music. You didn't ask that question. Why did you take a hiatus from music?
No.
Yeah.
What about? So you still on a hiatus from music?
No, I'm back. I mean, seeing down here on the platform.
But you can be sitting down talking to me, and in then you tell me right now you're on a hiatus.
No, we back on road right now.
Okay, so
I was on a hiatus.
Okay, so
maybe while I was on my hiatus, you see the lapse in hearing me, the connectivity, the all these things, you feel me? But while I was on a hiatus, I was still producing music. So I was still sending out music to the various DJs. You feel me? So now if I send you this tune, but you say, okay, you run that.
So while you're in America, were you still pursuing music? Like,
yeah, bro. I could show you my mailing list, you know, bro. I telling you, music kept coming home all the time, bro.
Not home.
Yeah, I got countless performance out there. Yeah, countless.
What kind of reactions you get out there?
Great reactions. Like, let me show you a pre. For artists who ain't have a name on the world stage, right, bro? Let's say you from St. Kitts and you go, let's say Grenada, the States, and you perform for a totally different audience where you know your music. Your music ain't in no rotation in the headspace. And just from your live performance, you get feedback, bro. That you got something, bro. You just gotta believe in your thing. Because we as some artists need to get a hit song before they go on stage and everybody know the song, bro. I in a peculiar position as an artist, bro. We are. I don't know if it's because I grew up like, you know, the band and all these things. I do a lot of artist development, like the old school way of doing things, you feel me? Not around with applying old methods in the new game, you know, bro. You feel me? Cause at the end of the day, the foundation is the foundation. Cause you got a lot of hot artists right now, young artists, and that man shaky when it come to the performance arena, bro.
The bigger artists, them. Because
artists in general, bro.
I don't necessarily see any artists locally.
Well, I wasn't talking locally. I'm talking artists in general. No, you see, you limit your conversation out to local. You feel me? Because we just you ask the question like out there, like performance. If I didn't, you're not talking in general.
No, and basically I go back and forth between the local and the international thing. Because
fun fact, you know, one of my first shows out there was with Sensio and a boat ride.
But alright, is it that because when I see with the DJs, the artists, entertainers from St. Kitts Nevis, when they go to America to perform, other than the likes of DJ Terror, it's the only one we see who actually go out there and do different. But
I feel like it's different.
Traditionally, what we see happening out there is the entertainers from St. Kitts Nevis, them go to America and then perform to diaspora, basically.
All right, you're saying something.
That it makes sense to stay home.
No.
Don't do that, bro.
No, let me show you a pre. No, you can't discredit the journey. Here's why, right? You're basically telling an artist, right, to not take a booking in England, China, or Japan because it's a St. Kitts promoter booking you and it's a St. Kitts audience, so you only could sing for St. Kitts people in St. Kitts. That what you basically saying.
Me not say that, you know. But alright, look, if it is you are go expand, if you are try to get out there. Remember, you know, the only example we really have of an artist bossing is the Byrons. He never go sing to St. Kitts Nevis people. He went and he connected to Trinidad with a Trinidadian audience, and it built from there. So if it is you want to go out there, go expand your brand, me not say to not take the shows.
You see, let me show you a pre.
To try to connect to different audiences.
Okay, bro, I performed for Grenada there before. I understand what you're saying, but it's like I perform for a lot of different audience. You know, big up Missing Link promotions in New York, you feel me? That show that me and Sensei was on, that's actually like, man, like Dominican and Antigua and shit, you feel me? So, personally, I perform in a lot of different diasporas, you feel me, with like different audiences and stuff like that. And to go back to the point, how was the reaction? The reaction was great. Knowing that I am out of my comfort zone, bro, and that would mean more to me, you know, personally, to know like, yo, ain't like, all of that Stoney fan crying your tongue, you give me a forward car, you know me. These people don't know me, bro, so I really got splat. Like I got something about me to even make somebody tap their foot and move, bro. Cause that when you really test yourself as an artist, I don't test myself on numerous occasions because I perform for different, you know, various audiences, different demographic, different ethnicities, you know, different cultures. You feel me? It's like, don't mind, you ain't seeing it. And that was my homeboy be when, you know, I show them and things behind the scene. They be like, yo, bro, why you don't post these things on the media, bro? I said, bro, you see, this is the side where I need a manager. You see what I'm saying now? Because I hit that point now where it's like, okay, I don't carry myself to a level where me think I could carry myself like musically in terms of like the connections. I think I don't carry myself like just building me brand, me name. Now I need that structure now, that team to really take it to the next level. Because what if I had that structure and that team in the inception of my career, bro? Who knows?
But the real question is, are you even pursuing music as the end goal?
The end goal? Well, whatever you're pursuing don't even have to be the end goal, bro. Because let me show you a
I mean, like, all right. Do you see success through the lens of an artist?
Yes,
like,
bro. Yeah, of course.
You want to be like, you want to be known as Mad Stony the artist or
Mad Stony the brand. I'll show you a pre. Let me tell you something, right? I believe in building a brand, and music is a stepping stone. Music is a part of the journey. You feel me? Because some artists, you can't see them in Adidas flagship store, a big flyer, a big campaign when you're walking, you feel me? They just stick to music because they say they're in a mad law. But I'm just trying to show you.
But the question would be, is it you're in Adidas store as a musician?
I'm in there as a model. You ain't follow me?
No, may I listen?
But if it wasn't for the artist, right, to develop the image, I wouldn't again get an opportunity. I had to become Mad Stony to be able to get these opportunities, you feel me? Because when you look at the track record, the background, oh shit, this nigga lit. Oh, he do music too. Perfect. It still go right back to the music because the music is what birthed, like, you know, he also add with like the mystique, the sauce, everything, bro. So it still tie back into music, no matter what. Because guess what? With that campaign, I was able to create a playlist. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on.
Also,
and how much?
So you basically make the connections there. Okay. It make a lot of sense.
My thing might be different. Yeah. My journey, I don't want to do not what nobody else do. How they do it, me ain't doing it that way, bro. God. I have my vision and my ideologies. The artists them who I, pay attention to is artists who people might see him like crazy or rebellious. Artists I rate alcohol. I rate man like Kanye. That man do the thing different, you feel me? Everybody did not accept or feel like that was the right thing, but my version of success and maybe your version of success, how you measure it might be different. Because I happy, bro, and like, but I would just like to see what I would be able to do with that team and that structure behind me, because I know my capabilities, you feel me? I know.
So now when choosing a team, what's the process in choosing that team?
Well, it's a saying your team that choose you. Your manager that find you. You feel me? Sometimes you could pursue, but think of it this way, right? Some people got managers, but the type of music they're making, like sometimes the manager ain't even, they're just treating it as a job, bro. Your manager gotta go on the journey with you. They gotta really believe in your vision, you feel me? So I feel like, yes, I haven't seen anyone that I could just handpick at the moment. But maybe after this interview, my manager gonna see me. You feel me? And reach out to me.
Yeah, because you need, what I feel like you're lacking is like visibility in terms of...
of course.
Because, alright, music, Caribbean music, or even dancehall as big as it is, we have a distribution problem, because it's not necessarily like you're not doing the quality music or people now get to hear them. So how can you determine, say it's not a good, it's a good or it's not a good quality
so
song?
that means you were playing dance earlier in the conversation, because I hear what you're saying now. You see what you're saying right now?
I listening to you.
Yeah.
I listening to you, bro.
Yeah.
You check. So these are things when I kind of mix, because when we talk about the young artists them lack what you have mastered. But you're also lacking things that they have mastered also.
Oh, fear
You dig what me
criticism.
say? So like
Yeah.
even the social media thing,
Of
maintaining
course,
a presence
of
on
course.
social media.
Man, like social media, bro.
I'ma show you a
I
thing.
being real, man. Social media.
Simple
bro.
as it is, you know how much people come to me who me do work for or just would cover them doing their thing like performance wise. And them tell me them get this booking from this place in the region just by me posting a small 1 minute video with them. Like we get so much traction on social media. Cause my thing just organic, you know. Like so social media is a engine right now.
I agree with you. 100%.
Basically a push music outside, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's why me sitting down in this chair right now, I'm professing to like, got all the answers, bro. I know my strength and my weaknesses. I tell you, brawling, man, like social media.
Nobody can.
Me saying I don't engage, and you see what going on, but
if
me
it's one
somebody
thing,
could be on social media
If it's one thing,
24/7.
nobody can deny the fact that you're talented. You dig what I say?
Yeah.
Because Think It's crowd are one of the hardest crowd
Yeah, bro.
to please.
And not
to
only that,
satisfy.
too, I probably one of the few artists who got hit in every genre. Dancehall, soca, rap.
Yeah, you can say the jour. Yeah, you on the jour.
It's a very, very few It's a small.
I can only think about you and the jour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, so it's like,
But
yeah.
It's important as an artist to be versatile, you know. Like not to limit yourself to one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that and it not really pay off how you would want.
Yeah, and
But then again, me will always say this,
Yeah.
bro. If you don't have a fan base,
mhm,
you can't just run up and down.
real talk, bro.
Like if this week you put out
Yeah,
a rap
yeah.
song,
Yeah.
next week you put out a dance song, the other week a soca.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Real talk. Cause if you realize how I drop music, I have phases. Like, let me show you a pre. Carnival in St. Kitts is December time, right? Okay. Early on, before I migrated, I realized like during Carnival time, but no other genre playing on the radio. So I said, okay, I want to be heard during that time, Carnival. So cool. So I keep me relevant throughout me name in people here throughout Carnival. Them things were strategic, you feel me? When Carnival then I hop back. And we're dealing with, you feel me? So soca music ain't dropping until it's Carnival time because I am not leading out as a soca artist. I leave that for the Rukas them and those guys because that's their dominant genre, you feel me? I'm just contributing to the culture.
But
You feel me?
You use an interesting example. People like Rukas them, even outside the carnival, they wouldn't necessarily be putting out new songs, but they're relevant throughout the year
Well,
with their chants and
because
they're constantly being
because the culture is more favorable of is a band culture, is a wireless culture, soca culture, you feel me? So like I said, we are part of that group of artists who break that barrier as solo artists, you feel me, and dancehall artists and hip hop artists actually getting booking as individuals and not being part of an entity like a band and stuff like that. Like Infamous and so paved the way for them things there too, you feel me?
The culture changed to where now the bands, even bands take a backseat to the lead singers.
Yeah, because
and a piano and a back quote unquote backsman.
yeah, but perspective music evolve, bro. Music is a ever evolving feel of sport. You feel me? Ain't supposed to steady stem. That's why as an artist you're supposed to reinvent yourself. You're talking to the reinvented version of myself right now because when you're in the game for so long, right? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So that's why I say we're reasoning. I hear what you're saying, ain't like a challenge in whenever.
It's a
conversation because you're supposed to, I believe like you're supposed to always reinvent yourself as an individual, bro. Like how you was 5 years ago, if you're the same way 5 years later, you feel you lost as an individual.
Year to I am.
You understand?
Because even with this media thing, it was just supposed to be a podcast. But when I realize now, like in terms of traction, it come back down to the basic principles, you know. It's connecting to people. Oh, you connect to people. You can't stay home and get connected, you know. The most traction I get when I go to events.
You gotta touch
with
grass.
the mic.
Yeah.
And ask a random person something. So not even the big artists who come from overseas, me get traction from like reasoning with a regular person. Anything you do with the public, if you're not connecting to people, you know, make no sense.
Fun fact, you know, like I had a special location I wanted to do this interview.
Yeah? Where was that?
Like, you know, like a little botanical garden type of vibe, nice
We could have make
scenery.
it happen, you know?
You understand?
We could have make it
Yeah,
happen.
but, you know, I say, you know what, like I say. Yeah, but.
We could have make it happen, man.
Cause you don't know, I different, bro. Like, you feel me? I just like do things my way, bro. I don't try to be the next somebody. I the first Mad Stony.
We could have make it happen.
Yeah, but don't study that.
But then
you know.
you see, like, even with that now,
I think
my
about
version-
the outdoor, the ambient noises, the vehicle, all these things. So that's why I didn't really
no
push
man,
it.
them mic, what you call it now? Dynamic mic.
Okay,
So they
pick
wouldn't
up.
necessarily pick
Well,
up. Yeah.
alright, I feel it.
Yeah, so because I have the handheld versions of this when I just do the events with them. I stand up beside a speaker and do an interview. And you hear me good.
Okay.
So like
the cancellation, the noise cancellation.
The noise
very good.
cancellation good. But bro, I feel like we had a good reasoning
Yeah,
today,
but
you know what I mean?
one thing I want to say though before we even, cause like I say, you see me take off my shades because you see when you're reasoning with somebody and you got shades and the next person ain't got shades, they ain't to be trusted.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you had on your shades at the point of my shades, say this pussy got on your shades and then you rate man think that. Yeah. So
No, man.
sure you ain't on your shades, I take off my shades and really reason with you feel me? But you make some great points. But one thing I would always say, bro, to the young artists, find your way, bro. Everybody shine in and be the same. Everybody road to success in and be the same because trust and believe mine was different, bro. But I carve my name in the SKN music scene was different. It wasn't like nothing what nobody else do, just how I dress, how I articulate myself. How Bryce and man we gonna shine a white vest and a shorts and some flip-flops and I is that type of person, bro. When everybody's stush and tag down, cause I do what I want when I want. I don't live for people, bro. You feel me? So you're talking to somebody with the mindset like tunnel vision, you know, confident individual, you know what I mean? So
when I realize now, people
don't like that.
People
like,
offended by confidence.
yeah, we don't really care about that though.
Yeah, people offended
Bro,
by
listen,
confidence.
you're in a society where if you move to confident, a man might call you boasting.
Don't say that about me a lot.
But, bro, just live and do you, bro.
I don't care.
You understand?
I mean, it's not
You
my
know,
responsibility to
just do
validate
you, bro.
people's opinion of me.
You understand?
That's you. Like, that's on you. Me I do me.
Think of it this way. If I didn't have like this sense of style, I would have get certain opportunities. If I was doing it, they were like, certain people want me to do it and be on the ground and running around here. Bro, if I could do it all over again, I do the same thing. I cut and circle back. You feel me? And be real with you because the relationships and, you know, the development personally over the years while, you know, I had my hiatus from the local scene, it was instrumental to my personal development as an artist and an individual. No regrets, bro. No regrets.
Yeah, man,
None.
There's no rule book as to how success supposed to be. It is you are pave your way.
How you measure success?
You can't even measure
It's
success.
subjective
It's-
to your journey.
Yeah. Because somebody would look for me
Yeah.
and say me successful, but me feel like me
Yeah.
don't reach nowhere.
You ain't reach nowhere yet. You
You
feel
see?
me?
So like it's just subjective, bro. You can't take too much from people's opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what you would say, the scene. No, well, I make a speech about like, you know, I feel like the DJ should show me more love and break the records them. How you feel about that speech that I make though?
It got two sides to it. On one hand, you have people who would come and see that conversation and being had on social media. On one hand, there are people who would say the DJ is supposed to play the local song and they need to play more local songs.
Of course.
But when the DJs are playing the local songs, are they getting the reaction? So now, that's where a DJ now not gonna necessarily want to take the risk there. Because there's a next thing in the game where everybody competitive against each other now. So everybody want to bust the place, quote unquote, bust the place. Get a forward. So them not necessarily try to put on nobody. They're basically trying to have a good set then.
But you know, right? You got hand in hand here. Look at it this way. You boss an artist, this artist get on. You as a DJ automatically.
No.
I'm just showing you it from that perspective. That come down to the individual though. The individual have to carry the artist on the journey.
Remember now, you know. Alright, we have a success story to look at. To look at it as. Me talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, bro. I have done a lot of works with this individual, but me not necessarily see it reciprocated now that he has gotten success. Okay, so a lot of man are pre-it like that. But a lot of people are suffer because of that. You know?
Yeah, but you got on your own work, bro. You can't wait for nobody else to cut your key, bro.
No, but listen,
but I understand. But you switch the conversation and carry it into that because I was even going to segue into this. If the DJ, when I go, right, I go out around the world, bro. I move around the world. And if I in NY, and I hear DJ from Yard playing, you know, music he playing?
Music from Yard.
When I hear DJ from Barbados playing, you know what music he playing?
Bajan music.
He does always get forward?
No.
But he
Trinidad, me see every...
Them man don't get no forward, bro. But them man presenting the music. Like it's like an ambassadorial duty, whereas remember, right, your music gonna reach places where you can't even go, you know, bro. And who carrying your music there? But it's a DJ with a laptop and he going out there, you feel me? Now, he also gonna play music from that diaspora as well because you want engagement. But it's all about how you present your set. Because if you're playing all hot song what everybody know, and you say, watch you. Pons and Renzo do this year.
Right,
bro. God.
Bro, I see Pon and Renzo come and faded last.
And men even know the youth, but I hear the youth name some Jesse youth. Bro, it's like the man ring the name so much that I had to go research for this man, bro.
Who boots them? Everybody know that song because of Pon.
So what you acting like what I'm telling you, you ain't really making sense, bro. You're trying to be tough skull, bro, just for the conversation for the people. That what he don't do, yeah. He don't want to act disgusting, bro. He ain't talking sense.
No, listen, you're talking a lot of sense, bro. But may I play devil's advocate from a DJ's perspective. Remember, you know, me talk to these man, you know. So what the man them must say is, you have people who are bad for the local music, but when they play them, people stand up and watch them like, what the fuck you doing?
But I mean, but you see, you're getting the answer in it too, but you ain't really want to say it. But you know, you get the answer. That means you're playing far forward.
That's what I'm saying. Most these DJs want to bust the place. Then not necessarily, alright, you gotta dance sometime, bro. And it like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Yeah. And the artist dance all song.
But that ain't so, that ain't the time for that yet.
Exactly.
You're talking to a man with no sound and understand?
So may I tell you about the current climate of St. Kitts and Nevis, why you're not really here.
But that got changed though. At the end of the day, right, bro? I understand what the current climate is, bro. Should I come here and just lap me tail, bad man? And not say nothing, bro? I gotta say it how it is. Some might agree, some might disagree, but at the end of the day, all us is one, bro. We gotta come and find a solution on how to present this music and take it to the next level, bro. Because one hand can't clap, bro. I am nothing without a DJ, bro.
And next thing too. Because you can't play the song then. The DJ have to play the song. Bro, we need more unity in the thing.
We need more, bro. Because if it wasn't for social...
St. Kitts Nevis is so small, dog. Is it? And me getting a lot of disagreements with people behind the scenes because men are not kissers. They say, but St. Kitts Nevis is too small for it to be against each other, bro. When I go to Trinidad the other day, I see everywhere I go. Like when the artists them come, I got my little speaker in my place where I do the interview them. I did Joe and the man them me are playing. See the artists them, the big artists them from Trinidad. Who that I know he. You know what I mean? That can't be a fight against each other. We're too small. We're too small for that, bro.
Look and show you a prayer again. Like I said, back to the impromptu king. Sensi and a boat right up top. I wasn't on the show. I went go support. Cause Sensi forward up, boop. Impromptu. Yeah. And I show you the video after the interview and stuff like that. You feel me? So I just showing you like me. I gonna say brawling, bro. Cause I rate and respect DJs so much, bro. That I feel like, bro, I mean nothing without a DJ, bro. Yeah. Nothing without like DJs playing the music. And I acknowledge that to the point where I stress it so much because they see I'm like uploading your music to YouTube. And okay, I would trade 100,000 views for hearing my music in the street, in a dance and the DJ presenting bro.
You know, it took me a while to understand. Like that. Me used to, at a point now where me used to criticize like when some artists go up and, cause since you have a Thursday night show.
Yeah, big up homegrown Thursdays.
Where she would bring on the artists to do interview. And me used to tell her like, yo, why you not tell some of them youth here? Say I fuck with them I do. And it took me a while to understand why she just kinda encouraged them instead of telling them the truth, the harsh truth. It took a while for me to understand that, hey, it's just a little development thing for talent, you know. Like, we're too small for me to even come here, so come sit down and criticize a youth. You dig what I say? That's why I not do music video reviews. That's why I know all of the information about everything what happen, I'm not come here come talk them. Because we're too small for that, bro. Like when people provoke me on the internet and try to draw me out to talk.
Remember when I say on 4th Street, that's the problem with this place. Because when you make certain speech, we are running to each other outside and everybody got a professionalism where they're going to accept it as maybe constructive criticism. But sometimes you really go over the top sometimes too.
No example.
Bro, you're the top, bro. Like, okay.
Only if the person is here.
Let me show you a pre, right?
Only if the person is here. Like only if the person is...
Let me show you a pre. For example, if you're talking about the local scene, right? If you're going to critique it, you got to do your homework on it, right? Because you got to understand why it is the way it is, right?
Exactly.
Now, for example, let me give you an example. You would wonder why people prefer band music over independent artists, right? But that's a cultural thing. And now might wanna like, why? But this year sing good, wherever why ain't the same impact or reaction because that's cultural. Remember now we carving a whole separate lane, bro. Remember this dancehall scene and this saying it's independent artist scene, bro. It's like still developing and still growing, bro. It's still a baby, bro. It's a baby scene, bro. We carving, we were in this space when, like Yard and Trinidad and based on numbers also too, we have a smaller demographic, which could be an advantage and a disadvantage, you feel me?
When you say me harsh, you give me an example. Like,
no, like I said, like, nice. No, sometimes...
I've been very nice there.
No,
I feel like how harsh we could be, I'm at level 1 to how harsh I can be.
But I'll show you a pre, right?
So I give a lot of people a lot of grace, and them take it for granted,
Well, what you mean you give people grace and they take it for granted? Talk to me.
Yeah, like enough man.
Because I'll show you, if somebody watch me and tell me they give me grace and they take it granted, bro, you got let me know what this grace you give me, because Jesus Christ give me grace. Because if a man saying he giving grace and he pulling punches from, I understand you mean in a critical point of view. I understand what you're saying.
I come tear down a man thing. Like, I try my best to keep my criticisms to myself.
But that also speak to you as an individual, you know. What you choose to do and you ain't doing is all about you as the individual. Because if you're saying that, you could come here. If you're saying you could come here and tear down people, right? But you choose not to. Is there an urge that make you want to come here and do it?
No. Listen why. There is a lot. Remember,
do you really want to do it, but you fear the backlash because it's 68 square miles and people are really seeing the streets?
No, ain't about no streets.
Yeah.
Because nobody gonna see it. When we go in the streets, everybody may get a lot of hate on social media. When we see these same people in the streets.
We know we go.
But the tear down aspect, like a lot of people come on the media, come say a lot of things about me. Based off of conversations we would have had privately. And me not come out come give my side of the story.
Yeah.
You see it? So there is no urge for me to do it. Or else I would have done it. A lot of things, a lot of misconceptions that people have of me is based on me not giving my side of the story.
Yeah.
And me live with that. Like, me willing for.
But that's a choice. That's a choice you made.
That's my choice.
Yeah, and you have every right to that choice. But then no, you made a choice to not come out and defend yourself and say you're saving grace. No, bro, you can't make that speech if you still make the choice. You got humble now, because remember now you say you could come out and do this. Right? But you ain't doing that.
Man, I do it. It will never. Because it would hurt a lot of people where they deserve hurting.
Okay.
So all right.
So you feel like your words or the information, what they're saying would cut deeper if you say it versus, you know, they're saying it, that what you're implying right now?
I have a level
some real dirt. Yeah, dirt, bro. You got dirt and people, bro.
Alright. When I look on it, right, realistically speaking, a lot of men come talk a lot of lies at times. And because the truth would affect so much different people, you know, if I just hold it, I know, say, yo, I just say it go.
No, I understand, you know.
I just say it go. I'm sure you have been in those situations before.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, bro, be remain a mixy individual. You know, like...
You don't have to mix. Alright.
Okay.
Me and you can dance, Zin, and me and you have a conversation. And just like earlier, we were having a particular conversation. And for whatever reason, now, me and you have a disagreement. Not saying you personally.
Yeah, we're playing.
But me and you have a disagreement now. Mind you, me not say nothing publicly about it, you know. Me just a cool. And all of a sudden, your head just chip one day, and you go up on the media, go say everything what me and you have a conversation about privately. Yeah. A lot of that happen because, again, these interviews we have, sometimes they're controversial, bro. Like, there are topics that gets controversial. Like, even just my reaction with people at an event, sometimes they get controversial. So a man feel like they must come say the worst things. Is it? Whereas if I was to do it now.
Let me say this,
you know
right?
What I mean?
Ain't nothing, bro, you control your narrative. Before you go on camera and before you speak into a talkerphone, microphone, you control the narrative that you want to be projected out there. So I said this to say, energy don't lie. So if a man come with you with a rowdy energy, of course you're gonna give back a rowdy energy, bro. Man, give off a controversial energy, so you ain't push no controversial topic no, you know what I mean? So it's all about the individual also. You gotta take responsibility too, because you're contributing to the narrative that going out there. Now let's say after this interview, you choose some outlandish title or whatever, right? That's your marketing strategy to garner clicks to the video. Now people gotta watch the video now to listen and hear what I say. But that may not happen now, and that's real. Sometimes controversy does start, bro.
A lot of that
from them headlines. You feel me?
Not headlines, but the clips on would shows.
Yeah, bro, remember, right? This is a business. Yeah. We ain't gonna act like the you know what you're doing. It's a skill set.
Yeah.
You understand?
Dog, a lot of times, you know.
You understand your market.
Bro,
You understand.
A lot of times, I would put it like this. A lot of times, you ever see how a puppet work, a puppet master work, like him pull strings and watch the puppet dance.
You're talking to Kankuru.
Alright. So now if you say 40 people, we have come to the end of another amazing episode of the Perspectives podcast. Very informative. Mad Stony is a legend.
Yeah, we gotta do a part few, bro.
I mean that.
Cause a lot of things they didn't really get to gain to, you feel me?
Definitely, fam. Until next time, people. Perspectives podcast. Stoney, where them can find you on the
Mad Stony on every platform. MODSTONEY. Just type it in. Google me, you feel me? And see a lot of different accolades, different, write-ups and stuff like that, you feel me? So yeah.
Big up in Mad Stony.
I'm a manager, come find me. Come find me. Like we burn up the road.
You don't know it, go people. Guidance on the journey, fam.
Yeah, big up, love.
Remember, like, share, subscribe, Perspectives podcast.
Hoy, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if them here say I beat it. Me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah, man, it's Dejure, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.